doing a chit chat with me, and it's all about concealers today. So my favorite concealers, the concealers that I own. I'm super excited. This is like going to be a series on my channel, and I'm super excited to be filming it for you guys. So if you're interested in seeing what concealers I own and my own reviews on them, just keep watching. So the first concealer that I'm going to be talking about is the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This concealer, I have to say, is one of my favorite ones that I own, and that's because it's full coverage. Well, to me, it's full coverage, and it conceals like, oh my god, it's amazing. I am in the color NW20. The girl MAC actually matched me, and I said to her I wanted, it to brighten and highlight and conceal it all at the same time. This, I'll do a little close up. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so this is one of my all-time favorite concealers. My next concealer is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. This is my first concealer that I ever tried out. It was a little too dark for me, but I do love the consistency of this. I am in the color Custard. This concealer also is like medium to full coverage. You can totally build this if you want for the coverage that you desire. I do really like this concealer. It's very thick. It's very creamy. The drugstore comparison to this concealer would be the Maybelline Fit Me, and I am in the color 02 Sand. Yeah, this is the dupe for the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I do love this concealer a lot. It's not as thick and creamy as the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer, but this is a really, really good concealer if you're looking for something more inexpensive. My next concealer, okay. I have owned the e.l.f. Complete Coverage Concealer Palette for a really long time, and I'll show you. You see that? I'm not such a big fan of them, to be honest. I rarely grab for this palette just because I feel like these concealers are very, very hard to blend out, and they're like, I feel like they're rock solid sometimes. I don't know. I'm just not a big fan of those. My next drugstore concealer that I have is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Oh my god, I'm almost out. I need to get a new one. But this one is also a really great concealer if you're looking for something from the drugstore. Again, does the job, and love that. That's a good one too. Okay, the next one, I was skeptical about trying this because I've heard a lot of mixed reviews about this concealer. It's the Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer. It claims to be weightless and a complete coverage concealer. I think this concealer is medium coverage. It's not full coverage, so if you're looking for something with full coverage, I wouldn't recommend this. But I do happen to be loving this lately. I got this about a couple of months ago, and I use this like every single day. I don't know what it is about it. I just think sometimes it makes my face look so flawless. I don't know, something about it. The next one is the Rimmel London Match Perfection Concealer. I am in the color 230 Fair Light. I like the way this concealer makes my face look, but the only thing about this concealer is I would do one eye at a time and then blend it out, because this concealer does tend to dry very, very fast. So if I'm applying it, you'll see it start seeping into my skin, and then yeah. So this one you want to blend out like one eye at a time with this one. My next, they're not really concealers, they're more of like highlighter pens, but they can also go as concealers too, is the YSL, the Touche Eclat. I don't really know how to pronounce that, sorry. But I am in the color, what color am I? 2.5. I love the applicator on this, and you just push it, and then you just blend it out. I do happen to like this. I do put my concealer on first, and then I swipe it underneath my concealer or over it a little bit to give myself a highlight. And also the next one is the MAC Prep and Prime in the color Light Boost. I do love the concealer. The wand on this one also, and you just twist it up and just blends it out. That's really all the concealers I have. I'm not so big on concealers and buying concealers, but if you have any suggestions for me, please leave them down below in the comment bar. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, if you want to see a bronzer stash, foundation stash, or anything like that, leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you like this video and you would like to see more. Bye, guys.